onto the door frame today. This log is a little bit wider diameter over here than here, and it had a knot, so I just tried to chisel it down a little bit. I think I'm still going to need maybe a spacer over here to make this level. And then we've got to go through the order of putting our boards on here at the top first, then the stair at the bottom, and then we'll do our sideboards last of all, and that'll wedge everything in there together. Okay, that's pretty close to even there. 50.25. So I'm going to cut a board next that's 50.25 inches. See if we can get it wedged up in there and then nailed into our top beam. Okay, perfect. So now we need to bring this here edge out and aligned with the face of this. Same thing over on this side. And I'm going to try to get this nail up into the block that I have here under my log. Next we'll cut our face board that's going to run between here and over there, and now it can just sit on top of this board here so everything will line up nicely. Got a knot right here. I think I'm going to try to chisel down some because it's throwing my board off a little bit. It's rough carpentry. Should work. Now we got one more thing to check, and that's to see that this surface here is flat, and if we have to adjust it, that'll adjust the height of this here a little bit. My camera ran out of battery the last time I was filming, so I'm just coming back to the project now. And before I nailed this down, I just put my level on this here board and made sure that it was level underneath here. Then I could nail this one down, and that's where we've left off. The top is now done. We're going to move down to the bottom tread and install that. Take your time when you're doing your building projects and try to make things as straight and level as possible. You can see we have this log done really well, and that means our step going into the building then is going to be level. Okay, so I'm able to wedge this bottom face board in there. Now when I put my stair on over top of it, we've got to line up the top of this to the bottom of our stair. Our stair's down flat. It's perfectly level this way, going this way. Right about there is level. You want to make sure this is tight to the bottom of this one, because this of course is going to give support to the step here when you put your weight down on it. Okay, I've nailed each of these pieces to the log in underneath here. Now I'm going to take a couple nails and nail this here into the board. And then that way it can't tip back in that direction when weight goes on it. Now we want to get this measurement correct so that our sideboards wedge in here between the top and the bottom. And it looks like just over 75 inches. Okay, now we check if I cut this accurately. You want to try to get it as precise as you can. You want this thing to wedge in here tightly. There it is. It's certainly wedged in tight. This here board and the one we're about to put on the other side keeps the top and the bottom here steady. Okay, here's the next sideboard, and you start by wedging that in the bottom here, lined up with the face. Okay, that fit perfectly. Okay, that ensures that this lines up okay here, that this doesn't protrude past where it should, because that would affect maybe my doors. And now I'm going to take a spike and put one in every log that's back and behind this board here on either side, and that's just to help secure the logs again in place where we cut our door. Here's a look at the door frame from the inside, and you can see our logs coming across. There's our blocks between each of the logs, and then our door frame. It may look like rough carpentry, but what matters when you're mounting a door is that it's straight up and down. And there you can see my level's dead on this side. Here's the bottom, and I'm dead on straight there. And then here's this side over here. So, given what I'm working with here, I do rough but good carpentry. Hey puppy, you agree? Okay, so that's our door frame done today. We're going to move on to the door for the next video. It's getting really late in the year though. We're in mid-December, and we're getting snow and really cold weather, so I'm not sure how much more of this I'll get done, but I'm going to continue to push through as long as I can and see if we can get this building sealed up for the winter time.